Monkey. Do you know, actually, it's one of the most popular passwords, Monkey. People think, oh yeah, I'll try and think of something that's like out of the box, and everybody comes up with Monkey. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just depends on how many people are out of the box, man. It's awesome. Yeah, I only use Monkey for like Hamachi, and I used it for like Splinter Cell, Chaos Theory, co-op all the time, like Monkey.
Thank you for releasing me.
Why though? Did you think that you were doing it randomly?
No,
And
just
it's still.
not really.
I just
Felt-
fine.
sometimes you gotta use Monkey. You know, it's effective life, you know. So
Well,
this sorry.
It's the second password that brute forces try after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, Monkey's more popular than that.
Awesome. Yeah, that's great.
It really is.
Yeah, but who really cares about the Chaos Theory passwords? So that's like only a session with 2 people in there, and how much is pretty much the same thing.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. So we defeated the Thorian, or I defeated the Thorian. Danny didn't do shit.
I helped.
Yeah.
Moral support.
Moral support. Yeah, really, exactly. So
You needed the shoulder to cry on. I was here. And you did, don't deny it. You stopped the recording.
this asari has popped out of a cocoon here, and her name is Shiala. And she is already thinking us, so let's be a bit wary of her.
How do I know this isn't some kind of trick?
This is no trick. The Thorian is dead, and I am myself again. My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
She tried to manipulate Saren, but in the end, her plan backfired.
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
Then why were the Geth trying to destroy the Thorian?
After Saren had what he needed, the Thorian became a liability. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the Cypher.
What's the Cypher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
Enough mystic crap. Alright, let's try the vague game here.
Where is the Cypher? How do I get it?
The Cypher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It
I'll tell you what
cannot be
else I did
described or
to try and
explained.
sort command those two
It would
was
be like
change all
describing
the.
color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory, a viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the Cypher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
You may speak, sir.
Thank you. I was just saying. I forgot, but
There you
another
go.
thing I did to get commandos was working
Yeah.
was re-enable all the protocols like client for Microsoft networks and stuff like that. Don't know if it had any relation, but I just remembered that I did it.
Yeah, the only things I changed were the little selection box was more to get the game working, and the other change things you turn on universal plug and play for commandos and turn it back on when I was done. So that could have been it, that you like some communications were like blocked or something or not working right. But we gotta work it, it's pretty fucking cool.
What you actually turn universal plug and play on for then? Because you need to have it off the battlefield and all that as well.
I don't know.
It does make F1 2011 a bit easier, but if you manually open the ports for that, then it doesn't make a difference.
I don't think I have had those ports open. So let's talk to her. We need to have it. I need that information.
You taught Saren, you can teach me.
Ooh,
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity. I have given you the Cypher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are a part of you now.
What just happened? Are you okay?
I saw something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been
It
given a
did
great
not
gift.
make any sense.
The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
You look pretty rough. We should get you back to the ship.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the Cypher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
Alright, let's learn a little bit more about the Thorian.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Thorian?
When the creature enveloped me, I became part of it, but I still don't truly understand it. So alien, so ancient. Its exact age is impossible to know. It measured time differently. 10,000 years of hibernation broken by a few frantic centuries of activity. Its mind was awesome, magnificent. It transcended all classification. And now it is gone.
Don't tell me you feel sorry for that thing.
The Thorian was a unique life form. A sentient being that lived for 50,000 years, maybe more. There is nothing even remotely like it in the known galaxy. I'm grateful you saved me from a life of thraldom. Yet I cannot help but feel some sorrow for the loss of such a rare and remarkable creature.
I want to know more about Benezia.
Benezia was greatly respected among our people. A powerful biotic, even for an Asari. She was widely known as a teacher of philosophy and religion. She always sought the paths of peace and harmony. She joined with Saren because she hoped to turn him away from his path of destruction.
Instead, she became one of his most powerful allies.
As I mentioned before, Matriarch Benezia underestimated Saren. Be sure you do not make the same mistake.
I want to know more about you.
There is nothing remarkable about me. I was merely one of Matriarch Benezia's disciples. For nearly 2 centuries, I followed her, learning at her feet. When Benezia revealed her plan to join Saren, she gave her disciples a choice. Only those who were willing had to follow her. Many felt her plan was too dangerous, but I believed in her. I thought she could turn Saren away from his insanity. Instead, we joined him in it.
Tell me more about this ship Saren has.
Sovereign is alien. I do not know how it was built or where it comes from. Its design does not match that of any known spacefaring species. It dwarfs any vessel in the Citadel or Alliance fleets. Its weapons are devastating, its defenses virtually impenetrable. With it, Saren believes he is unstoppable.
You said Saren uses
The
it.
indoctrination. There is an energy about Sovereign. You feel drawn to the ship. It makes Saren's arguments more persuasive, more compelling. Spend enough time in Sovereign's presence and you will lose yourself. There is no other way to explain it.
What else can you tell me about Saren?
There is little I could tell you that you do not already know. He's powerful, he's charismatic, and he is dangerous. Once I followed him, blind to his true nature. But now I see he's leading the galaxy into an age of darkness and suffering.
I can't spend any more time here. Not while Saren's still out looking for the conduit.
Then I wish good fortune upon you. Saren must be stopped before he finds the conduit. As for me, I will stay here with the colonists. I feel great shame for my part in their suffering. As long as any of the colonists remain on this world, I will do whatever I can to aid and protect them.
You did it.
It's fine.
With the Thorian gone, we can start rebuilding for ourselves again. And we're free of Exogeni's threats. We're back to being just a little nowhere colony. Thank you, Commander.
Oh yeah, that Sean killed himself because he didn't have enough Paragon points, but hey.
Most of the infected. It'll take time to recover from the physical effects, but they'll be all right. Thank you.
It'll be
But
tough,
hey.
but we'll make this a home.
I hope Exogeny learned their lesson.
It's nice to finally get the support we deserve.
We'll start over. What else can we do?
Oh, thanks again. That data will be very valuable once I get out of here.
Some might call us crazy for staying here, but home is where you make it.
Alright, let's see what they...
I fought so hard, but any thought of my own caused so much pain. I will do what I can to assist the colony in this difficult time. I am ashamed of the damage done to the lives of these people.
Farewell, Shiala.
Farewell, Commander. I wish you well in your hunt.
Alright, so... Let's see how this college... Oh, he's already back to work as a salesman.
I never thought I would be so thrilled to see a soldier. Forgive my previous inaction, but under the Thorian's influence, every thought was examined and filtered.
What will you do now that the fighting is over?
I may stay, try to recover my losses. I can have new supplies delivered within weeks. Perhaps the colony will survive after all.
Let me see what you have in stock.
Of course. Return in the future, and I may even have more to see.
Oh yeah, you got shit. Alright, so how are you doing?
Thank you for everything you did.
Me?
No, these
I have
characters.
my own thoughts again. Thank you, Commander.
Thanks, Commander. It's great to be free
I
again.
still don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
No, I'm talking to these characters in game.
It made me forget
They've just been released from mind control.
Theros will be back in shape in no time, Commander.
Give them a break.
We'll make sure of it.
Free. I can't believe I'm free. That was a nightmare.
Thank you for everything you tried to do here.
I'm free. Thank you for giving me my mind back.
Finally, we have hope again.
It was awful. Every time I thought about speaking out, even the memory is painful.
It was in my head. Like getting slapped every time your eyes left the ground.
So how are you doing, Danny?
Me, pretty good. I've somehow ended up on overclockers.com. I honestly don't know how, but I've